This morning.
Right.
Very young.
This is my resume song, kind of. Partial resume. I call this job song. I've been a stockroom hippie. I worked at night. I'd stack those boxes and I'd do it right. I've been a toter of logs, a waxer of floors. I've been a beer drinker and a chaser of more, but I never could hold on to a job. I've been a mill worker, a weigher, a die. I've been a rabble-rouser and a puncher in the eye. I've been a dam builder, a student of school, a father, son, brother. I've been a damn fool, but I never could hold on to a job. I've been a powder man helper, a carrier of blocks, a mixer of mud and a thrower of rocks. I've been a peacemaker, I've laid down the law, I slayed the biggest dragon that you ever saw, but I never could hold on to a job. I've been a truck driver, a lover and a friend. Helped build a road that I'll probably never end. I've been a guitar player, a singer of songs. I've been the judge and jury and the righter of wrongs, but I never could hold on to a job. Well, I've been counted on to be there when I'm expected to. Been an enemy to those who don't think like I do. I've had friends that talk with a wink and a nod. There's lots of things I've been, but I'm still a child of God, and I never could hold on to a job. And if I knew then what I know now, I'd have taken the same roads anyhow, and I'd have ended up standing right where I am. The same gray hair, skinny old man, but I never could hold on to a job. If I knew then what I know now, I'd have taken the same roads anyhow, but I never could hold on to a job. No, I never could hold on to a job. Well, thank you.
Are you sure you didn't write that about me?
They may have been.
I don't know. Can't ever seem to hold on to a job either. So this next song may be why, I don't know. A few years ago, I had some issues, so this came out of it. It's called The Itch. Stuck a needle in my arm, and I can't believe that it done me harm. Slapped a snake across the back, and I can't believe that it bit me back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, my life is tattered and worn from the life since I've been born. I lost my mom, lost my dad, lost nearly every friend I had. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'd like to believe this life is mine, but it's hard to take control when you're high all the time, and you think about where you're going, and you wonder where you've been, and you ask God, does it ever end? Oh, oh. One old friend likes to hang around when he's stuck in your arm. It's hard to put him down. You lie in bed and you toss and turn till your mind and soul they start to burn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, my life is tattered and worn from the life since I've been born. Lost my mom, lost my dad, and lost nearly every friend I had. Oh, 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 oh. And I'd like to believe this life is mine, but it's hard to take control when you're high all the time, and you wonder where you're going. You think about where you've been, and you ask God, does it ever end? Oh, oh. Thank you. That's a rough one. Uh-oh.
The name of this song is Lately. day is a-coming, gonna leave this world behind. Everything I think I know's gonna get the test of time. There are a few things I wonder about. Where do we go when the lights go out? It ain't that far as the crow flies over the hill. Just open your eyes, and lately don't take nothing for me to cry. You see that kid over there in the yard, the blonde-haired boy who's playing so hard. Someday he's gonna grow up and be a man. Of all the things I knew he'd be, I never thought he'd be gone from me. It ain't that far as the crow flies over the hill. Just open your eyes, and lately don't take nothing for me to cry. Sometimes 18 years is a lifetime for an angel here on the ground. When time and space mean nothing to me, I'm gonna chase that angel down. We'll wrestle with the wind and roll on the floor. I'll make him laugh, he can't take it no more. Hiding up in the apple tree, a great big smile looking down at me. And lately don't take nothing for me to cry. Now I know I don't make the world go round, I'm just here for the ride. Hit some strings and sing some words and share what all's inside. And I ain't gonna speak nothing but the truth no more, 'cause there is no time to waste. Draw everybody round in a circle of love, and we'll bless this whole damn place. Oh, but lately don't take nothing for me to cry. No, lately don't take nothing for me to cry. Thank you.
It's a great song. Great song. Great song. There's another one I finished this morning that started about 2 or 3 years ago. In Alabama, there's a highway called Highway 9, runs through my hometown, or dot on the map, and you can get to pretty much anywhere in the world from there. So that for us, so that's what this is kind of about. Coming home and leaving, so to speak. Alabama 9, take me home. Tired of the road and wandering alone. See, my baby misses me when I'm gone. So Alabama 9, take me home. Smell the sweet familiar in the air. Can't wait to run my fingers through her hair. Look up from the road and I see sky. Ain't it funny how happiness can make you cry? And I wonder if she misses me ever when I'm gone. So damn hard to say goodbye and wish that I was home. Alabama 9, take me home. See, there's a reason that I gotta go. Just one more town and one more show. Now I can't explain the reasons why. Some songs make us laugh and make us cry. Time for me to pack my bags and grab my things. Pick up this old guitar and change her strings. I can't explain the reasons why. Hit Alabama 9 and say goodbye. And I wonder if she misses me ever when I'm gone. So damn hard to say goodbye and wish that I was home. But Alabama 9, take me home. I'll work a few kinks out and I'll...
Good job.
Thank you. All right. Oh, so now we got to do it. Oh.
Now, how about that, everybody? Oh, yeah. You know, CSA Writers Night is now in its second year, and we decided we were going to mix it up. If we've got to watch a bunch of political mixed up on TV, why didn't we mix it up on the internet? You know, what used to go on in Vegas stayed in Vegas, but that's not the case. It stays on the internet. So guess what, Tommy Davis? We think that we all have influences outside of Budweiser. Thank you, Chattanooga Bud and Denny Hennon. And everybody's got an influence of a writer in a song that could have shaped your songwriting career. So in year 2 here at CSA, we allow you to play one song of your influence as your last song of the night. How about it there? Tommy Davis and Zebulon Turner. Nothing like throwing it out in front of you now.
All right.
I'd have to say my biggest influence is John Prine. For those of you who don't know who he is, you don't know what you're missing, and Those that do, they do that when they hear his name. This is a soft and easy song, one of the prettiest songs of his. This is called One Red Rose. The rain came down on tin roof, hardly a sign was left from a birthday party. Kitchen light fell asleep on the bedroom floor. Me and her were talking softer, and all the time before I lost her, picture sat on top of the chest of drawers. One red rose in the Bible, pressed between the holy alphabet. Probably wouldn't believe you if you told me what I never knew, I never will forget. Rainy nights get dark real early. Her dress was soft, her hair was curly. We danced around the table to the old banjo. And rainy nights were made for lovers. We lay there still beneath the covers, and I ain't never felt like that before. Oh, one red rose in the Bible, pressed between the holy alphabet. Probably wouldn't believe you if you told me what I never knew, I never will forget. What I never knew, I never will forget. John Prine. Thank you.
Prime. Good stuff. This was a difficult decision for me because I have so many influences, so I thought I'll go back as far as I can think. And I have to say that John Cash was probably a big influence during my younger years, because I used to ride around on the farm truck with my granddad, and that's all we listened to. And so, I pick a number from his, but I redid Folsom Prison Blues in a little different style, and so I think I'll do that. Hear that train a-comin', it's coming round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Well, I hear that train roll on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, Mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. But I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet there's a rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. Hell, I bet they're drinking coffee and smoking their cigars. But I know I had it coming, I know I can be free. Well, that train keeps moving, and that's what tortures me. They freed me from this prison, that railroad train was mine. I think I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I'd want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Now, how about all that? Woo-wee! Tommy Davis, Zebulon Turner bringing it back to CSA. You know, I accused you guys of woodshedding earlier, and that's actually an expression meaning I've been camped out writing songs. You know, it's probably the hardest thing to do, but it's the biggest thing you should do if you are trying to make a living writing songs. They say it gives you more songs in the catalog. We'll decide that more after CSA Writers Not returns. Back to Me-O Miles here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Coming up next, John Henniger. Won't have him yet. So don't forget, every Thursday night, right here at Me-O Miles, and live on the internet, you can watch all this stuff later on and say, hey, that was a really good song that Tommy Davis played. And that was a really cool influence. You know, we always like to bring it back to the circle, or actually to the oval, because the circle's too busy, too repetitious. And good friends to CSA always stay in touch And we'd like to send a shout out tonight to our good friend Rance Helton and Martin that are hanging out in the back there hiding from us. Hey, Martin. You know, I didn't recognize Martin at first without his sunglasses. I should have been wearing mine. You ready, man? I think so. All right. Please welcome to the CSA Writers Night stage, John Henniger.
All right, good evening. How are you? Start out a little song called I Can't Complain. Well, maybe we'll have a second here. There we go. We'll start over there. And take two. A song called I Can't Complain. My mind is racing, Lord, it's a racing for an answer to an upset, and it cannot be denied. And all my feelings have been shattered like a window. I can't sleep none at night. But if you hold me down, I guess I can complain. Moonshine burns a hole in my chest. I'm tired of waiting for you by the phone. Too many things that need to be considered. I'll consider with no harm done, baby. If you hold me down, I guess I can complain. Talking voices, they make no difference. They all tell the same lies. I turn my head and walk my own distance and stay away from that fire. If you hold me down, I guess I can't complain. But I can't complain. But I can't complain. But I can't complain. Thank you so much. What's that?
A drum circle with a guitar.
A drum circle, yes. Bring your tambourines and your cowbell, more cowbell.
Anything with snakes, don't bring any snakes.
That'd be bad. No, This little song I wrote about a relationship. It's called Russian Roulette with All the Bullets in the Gun. It's not as bad as it sounds. We've all been there, though. Tom. Tom's going to have a drink, I'm going to have a drink.
That's right. Gotta say this brought to you by Brother Chattanooga.
Oh, yeah, brought to you by Bud of Chattanooga. Where is Denny Hennon tonight?
I don't know.
Because I haven't seen him in a couple of months. Here I am drinking Miller Lite. Oh, no. That's right. Russian roulette with all the bullets in the gun. The Russian roulette playing by yourself is foolish fun. Load it up and pass it to your left. I just make sure you're the seventh one that's left. The Russian roulette with all the bullets in the gun. Sunny day, it's always raining on me. Sunny day, it's always raining on me. Ever since that woman come around, and it's always raining on my sunny ground. The Russian roulette with all the bullets in the gun. Russian roulette with all the bullets in the gun. The Russian roulette playing by yourself is foolish fun. Load it up and pass it to your left. I just make sure you're the seventh one that's left. The Russian roulette with all the bullets in the gun. Could care less if you pack up and go. And plenty of others waiting right through that door. Could have sworn things were going quite well, but then that woman walked in with a gun to her head. She was singing a Russian roulette with all the bullets in the gun. Russian roulette with all the bullets in the gun. Russian roulette with all the bullets in the gun. I think we're done after that one, right?
I'm out of bullets.
One second for 2D. About Mr. Tom back here on the hell you call that thing?
The cajon, the unknown
On the beatbox.
unknown cajon.
The cajon. The calzone. It's the calzone. The cajon. Don't mess with the cajon. This is a song I wrote after my brother bailed me out of jail one night. I got it, not a good night. It's called My Shame. See how they go. Had a plenty of dreams. I'm trying to do things my way. Seen plenty of tears fall down, and all because of my shame. It's my cross to bear. Oh Lord, won't you save me from this hell? My darkest hour was so discerning, you know I felt so pushed out. That's why I thank you, my brother, for being there when no one else really knew how. It's my cross to bear. No, Lord, no, why'd you put me through that hell? Shattered plenty of dreams. I've seen plenty of tears fall down. I've shattered plenty of dreams. And waterfalls of tears fall down. And all because of my shame. 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 All because of my shame, and all because of my shame, and all because of my shame. An influence song, you say? I thought about this earlier. I'm going to dig back. My dad had a box of 45s. I'd dig through it, find Rolling Stones, Creedence Clearwater. There's a Tony Joe White. And it's not Mustang Sally, so if Bob Payne's here from the Chattanoogan, it's not. This is a song called Roosevelt and Ira Lee. You've heard the Roosevelt and Ira Lee? All right. About two young kids down the swamp. I get my guitar to cooperate. It's better without, you know. It's better broken than it is. All right. This is a little song called The Red and the Blue. Thank you, Budweiser Chattanooga, for and Carter Distributing. This is a song called Roosevelt and Ira Lee, Tony Joe White. Look it up sometime. It's a good song. You had all those swamp chorus. John Fogerty, he's another influence. But we won't get off on that. Maybe another show we'll do some John Fogerty. Well, the river was dark and muddy, and then the moon was on a rise, and all of those creatures in the swampland had woke up to feed for the night. Well, Roosevelt and Ira Lee was sitting down on a log, and And I really turned to Roosevelt, and he said, I happen to want to mess a bullfrog. He said, oh, Lord, good Lord, that would sure taste good. So they slipped on the rubber boots and walked down to the water's edge. Right away they knew that night would be a bummer, 'cause I really stepped on a water moccasin. He said, Lord, Lord, good Lord, now somebody help me. He said, Lord, good Lord, now somebody help me. I really turned to Roosevelt after he quit his screaming and kicking. Said, forget about all them bullfrog legs and let's go out and steal us some chickens. He said like that. He said, Lord, Lord, ooh, now that would sure taste good. Sure like him chickens. He said, Lord, good Lord, ooh, now that would sure taste good. Roosevelt and I relief for you. Tom Cavin on the box of sounds. The Calzone. Thank you so much. Thank you, man.
Woo-wee. You know, just when we thought it was cooling off outside, we're reminded of how hot it is inside tonight at Mio Miles in beautiful Chattanooga, Tennessee, the place for Cajun cuisine and original music. Just like what you're hearing tonight. And then one song that we wish we had written. That's all it is. We'll be back with more CSA Writers Night right after this. Coming up next, Brian Brewer and Scott Brown. They're in the house tonight. All right. Find out if they want to sit or stand. Yeah. Well, you know it's all crazy when people are throwing their Food Lion MVP cards at you. I thought it'd be a hotel key or something, but it's, wait a minute. This card, for the holder of this card, you can roam down any aisle and pick the most expensive 20 items at all participating Food Lions. Well, this expired yesterday. Now what? No wonder they're throwing these up. Somebody's probably got a deck of these at home tonight. I thought Food Line was going out of business with those kind of promotions. That'll do it. And don't forget, right here tomorrow night on this exact stage, the Sweet and the Lowdown, Shaney and Kenny Palmer will be here. Oh, yeah. Y'all want to sit or stand?
I prefer to sit. Yeah, I'd like to sit. I think I do. I don't look better sitting or standing.
You have to put on your Daisy Dukes for us to know.
It's getting a little cool for that.
Well, no, not in here. I said it's hot. Hey, also you've seen Malibu Jack running around tonight. He got one of those Instamatic Kodak cameras last week and read the owner's manual for 2 days straight. He's learned to use it, and he's taking pictures with it tonight. But what we didn't know was that he was using one of those old kind of flash things with the flash powder and all that stuff. Well, he caught one of the umbrellas on fire outside with it. So now we're going to call him Pyro Jack Craig. So you can go to Jack G. Craig on Facebook and see these pictures. But Jack, got to watch the pyro, man. You know, you can't do that indoors anymore. You know, I like throwing the old black quilt over the lens so that you can really see it, but you can't use the flash powder anymore. Okay, all right. I thought it singed his ponytail at first, and I see that did it draw up in the wash? What happened? Well, look what happens when your mom's mad at your dad and she combs your hair. That's what you got to watch out for.
This is me, I take it.
These monitors can blow your head off before they
I remember.
ridiculous.
I remember my hair still parted that way because of.
I thought that was from Planet Pat's Instant Moose. That's a good name for a band. Instant Moose.
No fences?
Can.
Please welcome to the CSA Riders Night stage,
Hey, let's do
Brian Brewer and Scott Brown. Everybody give them a hand.
rather than B flat. Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Just my voice. You know what? We need to do.
Dare you. Dare you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Just do it in G.
G
No
says-
capo.
G, no capo. Can we get his guitar turned up a little bit? Is your volume up, buddy?
Yeah. Been having some trouble. There it is. Give you some lows.
Yeah, there it comes out.
Is that all right?
That's good.
All right, this is not an original song. It's been done before by one of my favorite artists. I'll have a bit of blue like a Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. All right, that's enough of that.
That's how we get warmed up.
Yep.
Bet you didn't expect to hear that tonight.
This is a song that is the title cut for an album I've got coming out just before Christmas. This is a Christian country song called No Fences.
Yeah.
And there will be no fences to hold me in, running wide open and keeping my eyes on Him, loving the life that Jesus gave me and living it more abundantly. Oh, no fences, no fences. I'm gonna run wild and free. Yeah, nothing to hold me back as far as I can see. The Lord by my side, giving strength as I ride. Yeah, the God of the wild has got His hand on me. And there will be no fences to hold me in, running wide open, keeping my eyes on Him, loving the life that Jesus gave me and living it more abundantly. Oh, no fences, no fences. For way too long I did things my way, not caring I'd have to answer to God one day. And in the midst of my sin, with the Master rode in, and He broke the chains, tore down the gates. Now I ride with Him. There will be no fences to hold me in, running wide open, keeping my eyes on Him, loving the life that Jesus gave me, living it more abundantly. Oh, no fences, no fences. The walls that held my soul were torn away. On my horizon breaks a new and brighter day. Woo! Loving the life that Jesus gave me, living it more abundantly. Oh, there will be no fences to hold me in, running wide open, keeping my eyes on Him, loving the life that Jesus gave me, living it more abundantly. Oh, no fences, no fences, no fences, no fences, oh, fences, no fences.
Yeah, man. Way to go, Scott. Thank y'all. How's the food? Good stuff. I'm gonna get me something to go. You wanna do another one, or you want me to throw one in? You wanna do another one, or you want me to sing one? All right. Let's see here. All right, y'all get to be the guinea pigs. I wrote a new song, so We'll see how it goes. I don't know the words, that's why I brought them. I told Tom, don't invite me back till I can sing some stuff, some new stuff.
You just moved it. Oh, hold it. Wait a minute. Time out.
Oh, you guys, oh, that's right, yeah.
His song's even newer to me. He wants me to sing, and I guess I'm just going to hum. I can see the words now.
I got to get it in my head. Well, the first ride was a hot ride for his 17th birthday. Friday night, he took a dare at that big football game. Well, he thought of Dale in that number 3 as that green light screen go. But he didn't count on a loose back tire stealing all his control. Well, as it made the news, small town in shock, front page of headlines read, tragedy, officials say the cause was speed. Blame it on speed, that was the cause. The need for a high, no stop or pause. They can't help it if they gear that way, not thinking about tomorrow, just living for today. When we all start pointing fingers, looking up in the blame, we'll find the truth lies in the need and blame it on speed. Well, the first horse wasn't fast enough, so she begged Daddy, buy me another. I got a hot-blooded mare for the first big show by the name of Fastest Big Brother. Well, on the second barrel, I might have turned, the crowd screaming, go girl, go. But she didn't count on a slip to the side, stealing all her control. But as it made the news, small town in shock, a front page headlines read, yeah, tragedy, officials say the cause was speed. We'll blame it on speed, that was the cause. The need for a high, no stop or pause. They can't help it if they gear that way, not thinking about tomorrow, just a living for today. When they all start pointing fingers, looking to pin the blame, they'll find the truth lies in the need and blame it on speed. Oh yeah, the first date, it was getting late, down by the lake, hearts pounding. Forbidden from the start, but they didn't care, cause it was second base he was rounding. Well, she was a good girl, a young man, innocent in their role. But they didn't count on the 3 little words, stealing all their control. The word got around, friends in shock, the text and the tweets all read, tragedy, everybody says the cause was speed. Blame it on speed, that was the cause. The need for a high, no stop or pause. They can't help it if they gear that way, just thinking about tomorrow, I'm looking for the day when you all start pointing fingers, looking to spin the blame. You'll find the truth lies in the need and blame it on speed. Yeah, well, you think we'd learn our lesson from falling too fast the very first time, but I'm on fall number 99, and man, I ain't learned mine. Well, blame it on speed, that was the cause. The need for a high, no stop or pause. They can't make it, they made that way, not thinking about tomorrow, just living for today. When they all start pointing fingers, looking to pin the blame, they'll find the truth lies in the need and blame it on speed. Well, they'll find the truth lies in the need and blame it on speed. Thank y'all. All right, dude.
I'm scared to do that. I'm scared to do that one.
Why is that? I'll be fine. So with that little...
Well, then you're gonna have to do that. What's the next with this?
get through.
We
Let's
were
see.
young, we go.
Let me bring my guitar.
This is actually a song that I wrote long time ago, years ago. I recorded this album in 1998, and my wife is sitting over here, Pam Wave. She is the inspiration for most of the love songs I write. She is the inspiration for all of the love songs that I write. Caught myself right after I said most.
Weren't we capoed for this one or not? We weren't.
No.
Okay. We're just kind of, we're going to kick right into the verse.
Okay. We were young, we'd go to the sock hop, a quarter bought it all. Pile our shoes up in the corner and lean against the wall. Watch our friends out on the floor dance till they couldn't dance no more. But I was always one step out of time. I never could cut a rug, didn't even learn to jitterbug. And when I tried to monkey, I looked like an ape. Stumbled through the wonder years, struggled through those teenage fears. But when I looked at you, my heart went dancing. And you make me feel like dancing. You make me feel so alive. I wasn't even looking, but found a lifetime love. And you make me feel like dancing. There ain't nothing I'd rather do than grow old in love with you, but really learn to dance right in time. We've been together half our lives, glad God made you my wife. 'Cause when I look at you, my heart goes dancing. And you make me feel like dancing. You make me feel so alive. I wasn't even looking, but found a lifetime love. And you make me feel like dancing. You make me feel like dancing.
Excellent. Good, man.
Do the deal.
Do your new one.
You want me to do them? Okay. All right, this one is brand spanking new. Just wrote it in the last 3 or 4 weeks. And the problem with my guitar playing is that I don't do it well. So I'm glad Brian's here to cover up for the stuff that I'm going to screw up. And actually, the album is going to sound amazing. I hope this is no indication.
It's gonna be good.
This is called
Good song.
Let's Talk About Forever.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a little ride in my truck out on the edge of town? We'll let the wind blow through our hair, roll all of the windows down. We'll sing a favorite radio song just as loud as we can. Look at me with that pretty little smile, and we're holding hands. And let's talk about forever, me and you. it through. Now, there ain't nothing I'd rather do than spend the rest of my life with you. Let's take this dream and make it last forever. Now we've been meaning to have this little talk, oh, for so long now. You know the old Smith place we love. Well, I put some money down. Called the preacher and he said Monday night that he had some time. If you're willing to marry me, we'll start the rest of our lives. And let's talk about forever, me and you. Let's make a plan together, see it through. Now, there ain't nothing I'd rather do than spend the rest of my life with you. Let's take this dream and make it last forever. Don't know what the future holds or how this ends. I know for sure I'll spend each day with my best friend. And let's talk about forever, me and you. And let's make a plan together, see it through. Now there ain't nothing I'd rather do than spend the rest of my life with you. Let's take this dream and make it last forever. Let's take this dream and make it last forever.
Thank you. Oh, man.
Do your brand new
Peoples.
Yeah.
I keep tuning this guitar different ways, make y'all think I know what I'm doing.
Brian just wrote a brand new one. Had a band in Nashville do it, and actually kind of throwing this in front of some country artists, see what they think. As you hear the song, you can kind of guess who this might be going to, 2 or 3 guys. But this is it's a cool song. This is called People's Choice.
We pay the man within God we trust, but praying in school has been taken from us. Speeches selling lies, saying they know what's best, while a country's sinking deeper in a pool of debt. Well, fat cats call the shots while farmers harvest rots, making rules that separate the haves from the have-nots. Outsiders still jumping our Texas fence. Can we take our country back, or is it far too late to act? What will we leave as our tradition for the young families? New edition, we must teach our sons and daughters to fight to be heard. Democracy is strong, man, it's not just a word. Well, you heard, there's no I-team, and that's the only way we keep America's dream. Truth is only found by the sum of every voice. The power of what's right is in the people's choice. think about who's best for the task at hand. Our vote is worth more than the choice of one man. We're searching for the wisdom that could save our sins. We can change now with what we know about then. We gotta take our country back. There's still time if we all act. What will we leave as our tradition for the young families? New edition. We must teach our sons and daughters to fight to be heard. Democracy is strong, man, it's not just a word. Well, you know, there's no I in team, and that's the only way we keep America's dream. The truth is only found by the sum of every voice. The power of what's right is in the people's choice. I know the stress from all we've seen sneaks into our homes, causing doubt and worry about this path we're on. But if we stand hand in hand behind the red, white, and blue, we can worship, live, and love through the freedoms in this land. What will we leave as our tradition for the young families? New edition. We must teach our sons and daughters to fight to be heard. Democracy is strong, man, it's not just a word. Well, you know, there's no I in team, and that's the only way we keep America's dream. Where truth is only found by the sum of every voice. The power of what's right is in the people's choice. Freedom, freedom, oh, it's in the people's choice. Freedom, freedom, yeah, it's in the people's choice. Freedom, freedom, it's in the people's choice.
Thank y'all.
Good stuff.
Told you I'd throw that in there.
Huh?
I told you I'd throw that in there.
Good. I love it.
It's in the rail. All right. Good song.
Tell me when you're ready. Wrote this song about 8 years ago, finally getting around to recording it. And this is about a guy that was just pretty shy in school and kind of scared to talk to the girl, but, well, we'll tell you the story. Cinderella, dressed in yellow, wanna be your fella, 'cause I fell in love. And Cinderella, I'm gonna tell her just as soon as I get my courage up. She sat 2 seats in front of me in 9th grade homeroom class. I thought that she was awful cute, but I was too afraid to ask. There was a dance that Friday night after the game at school. Now here it is Saturday, and I feel just like a fool. Cinderella, dressed in yellow, wanna be your fella, 'cause I fell in love. And Cinderella, I'm gonna tell her just as soon as I get my courage up. Drove past her house the other night. She was sitting on the front porch swing. I nearly pulled into her drive. Then I saw the darndest thing. There was a truck already there, and it belonged to my best friend. I stuck my foot right in my mouth when when I told him I was interested in Cinderella, dressed in yellow. Wanna be your fella, 'cause I fell in love. And Cinderella, I'm gonna tell her just as soon as I get my courage up. Been out of school now 20 years. Ain't it something how the time just flies? Got us 3 youngins running around, and they got their mama's eyes. God gave us precious baby girls. They are the joy of our lives. We named them Lindy and Mindy and Wendy after their mama Cindy. Cinderella, I quit being yellow. I'm your fella, 'cause you fell in love. And Cinderella, I'm here to tell you, I'm so glad that I got my courage up. Cinderella, I quit being yellow. I'm your fella, 'cause you fell in love. Cinderella, I'm here to tell you, I'm so glad that I got my courage up. Cinderella. We got there at the same time. Thank you.
Yeah. That's all we got. Is that 4?
You do Desperado?
Oh, my. I'll tell you what.
You want to?
Tom, how many do you want us to do, buddy? 1 or 2 more, or are we there? A cover that's been the most influential on our songwriting.
Really?
I like it. All right. So he says 1 more original.
Okay, let me think.
Well, that's all I got.
Well, don't you want to go? Don't you want to go? Shoot. What is it?
We'll work it out. Go for it.
You played on this. This is a song that I wrote this summer, and actually wrote it for a rodeo camp that I do. I spent 25 years as a rodeo cowboy, 15 years on the professional circuit, and 10 years kind of going to the Amies, and I was a calf roper. I am a calf roper and a steer wrestler, and my body's kind of getting worn out, and I can't steer wrestle anymore, and I can't run down the rope and rope calves. So when you can't do that, you start team roping. That's where you never have to leave the horse. But I wrote this song. I did a camp in Missouri and wrote this song kind of for the theme to theirs. This is called Hold On. Every once in a while I get the feeling that I'll never make it. It comes on so strong and it lasts so long, I wonder if I can take it. Then I remember a promise, I have a future and a hope. If I'm gonna follow this one thing I know, I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, cling to the one who never leaves us. When I think that all my hope is gone, He gives me strength to carry on. I'm gonna rest in the peace that His arms are carrying me, and I'm gonna hold on on to Jesus. Hold on to Jesus. Every now and then I get the feeling again like I'm not worthy. His love is strong and it lasts so long, picks me up in a hurry. Then I remember his plan. It is for good and not disaster. If I'm gonna follow, I keep my eyes on the Master. And I'm gonna hold on to Jesus, cling to the one who never leaves us. When I think that all my hope is gone, he gives me strength to carry on. I'm gonna rest in the peace that his arms are carrying me. And I'm gonna hold on to Jesus. His eyes are watching me every day. A great crowd of witnesses along my way. Woo! I'm gonna rest in the peace that his arms are carrying me. I'm gonna hold on to Jesus. Hold on to Jesus. Hold on to Jesus.
One more for me.
Yeah.
All right, I think I sang this one last time I was here. All right, here's a story. My eyes were getting heavy, sign said, next exit there's rest. So I checked in a room, my back's carried in, my man with his Sunday best. He stared through a squint like he knew me, but where have I seen his face before? Well, it was clear to me he had something to say as he set my old guitar case on the floor. Now this old fella, he looked tired, like he'd been waiting there for days. Led me in that old hotel room, and he reached in a nightstand drawer. He whispered, son, I'd like to show you something. He flipped his Bible to Mark chapter 4. He said, you can count on rain, it's not a matter of if, it's when. It's how you handle the storms and the battles that you've been in. Son, the songs you write and the stories you will tell reveal your soul and whether you're gonna miss heaven or hell. Did you do it for the fame or the pleasure or for spreading God's word? When it's all said and won, don't it your people heard? Did you tell them how to love? Did you show them how to live? Did you give it all you've got when there's nothing left to give? Well, his sermon went on for hours, but his preaching made time stand still, shouting, a deaf man knows a dancer, here's a gift that he never will. And the wind's unseen, yet we know its worth by the way it squalls and it stirs the earth. His riddles rang true and his words were straight. Got me thinking about my faith. I said, pray for me, mister. You know it's time I change my ways. Well, you can count on rain. It's not a matter of if, it's when. It's how you handle the storms and the battles that you've been in. Son, the songs you write and the stories you will tell reveal your soul and whether you're aiming for heaven or hell. Or did you do it for the fame or the pleasure or for spreading God's word? When it's all said and done, what if your people heard? Did you tell them how to love? Did you show them how to live? Did you give it all you got when there's nothing left to give? Well, a picture fell from his pocket of him holding my old guitar. I knew right then why that tattered Bible was engraved on the cover HR. You see, Mama's daddy had been dead for years, but he came back one last time to say his piece and let it be known we were all gonna be just fine. He said, I can't tell you what's coming down this highway you were on, only who to seek in dark times when you feel broken and all alone. And he dusted off that Bible and shoved it in my hands with a grin. Before he left, his final words were something I'll never forget. He said, live simple, love hard, and know God. Yeah, live simple, love hard, and know God. Thank y'all.
Good deal. I still ain't figured out what it originally was covered on. I got.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Well, we were asked to sing a song that maybe most, I don't know, you could look back and that was the song that kind of shaped your songwriting. And so I was thinking of one. It just so happens that I've been wanting to record this song since I was 14 years of age. When I heard the song, it was rock and roll. Now it's country. And this is going on my next album, and Brian played on the album, as a matter of fact. So it's pretty cool to have him sitting here. We've played in 2 bands together. Yep. I was the singer. He's a guitar player. But this is a song that I don't know, I really like. It's a cowboy song, and y'all will recognize it as soon as Brian starts it.
Now, is it D in that position?
Yeah, play it in D, which will be an F.
Okay.
Yeah. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Boy, you're a hard one, but I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you will hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the king of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, well that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Goes away. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Then I'll come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. You better let my Jesus love you before it's too late. Thank you, dude. You remembered everything. What are you gonna do?
Mustangs. No, I'm just kidding. That can't be what I was doing. Man, I have no clue. Oh man, you know what? I'll sing one. It's probably one of the first songs that I sang a lot, just with different bands and stuff. And I think I became more of a blues fan, Eric Clapton, Stevie Ray Vaughan, all that kind of stuff later. I don't know that I picked up on it when it was hip back then. But when that Unplugged album came out that Eric Clapton did, man, I'm telling you, this guy knows. I learned to play everything on it just simply because it was raw and it was pure, and they stripped it down to where you could really see, you know, what the music was all about. So there's a song on there called Running on Faith, and I sing it out with different bands and stuff like that when we're playing places. But I love the words and the lyrics in it. So it's one of the songs that kind of, I thought, this guy's, he's got a little bit of an idea of what's going on. Got any Clapton fans?
Lately I've been running on faith. Yeah, what else can a poor boy do? But then my world would be right. When love comes over you. Lately I've I've been talking in my sleep. I can't imagine what I'd have to say, but that my world would be right if love came back my way. I want to take each and every day, yeah. But Lord, it seems like by now I'd find a love who would care, and care just for me. Then we'd go running on faith. All of our dreams, you know, they come true. Yes, they would. And then our world would be right. When love comes over me and you. Find a love who would care. She'd care just for me. Yeah, then we go running on faith. And all of our dreams, you know, they come true. Yes, they would. And then our world would be right, yeah. Love comes over me. Oh, yes, it would. When love comes over you. When love comes over you. When love comes over me and you, baby. Yeah, we love all of our dreams that come true. That's right, and love comes over you.
Take this guy.
Now, how about that, everybody? It's another CSA Writers Night in the bag. And a great night of music. Please give it up for Brian Brewer and Scott Brown. Wow. Wow.
Thank you, dude.
So, as you know, we're at Mio Miles, beautiful Chattanooga, Tennessee. And to all of you watching around the world tonight, thank you so much. And until next Thursday night, don't forget you can go to Jack G. Craig, a.k.a. Panama Jack, Ninja Jack. Oh, I can't say that other Jack. You can go there on your Facebook and look at all these pictures except this one. Jack, Kid Rock left this here for you last night. You know, he passed out back, and Lord only knows what it took to wake him up, but I think it was tequila. So until next week, everybody, take care, and we'll see you right here at CSA Writers Night, live from Chattanooga at Mio Miles Cajun. Thank you, Jill, and the whole staff. Keena, thank you, Jason, GRW Management. And most importantly, thank you for coming out and listening to original music. Zeb Turner, thank you, brother. Give him a hand, everybody.